Hey, it's Nikki Parks with Seaport Real Estate Group, and it's Talk About It Tuesday. And today we are doing an agent feature with Patrick Teuton.
How's it going, guys?
Thank you for sitting down with me.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Number one, are you from Savannah?
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
So I grew up in Ardsley. I'm actually a 7th generation Savannian. My mother's father was a shrimper in Thunderbolt. My dad grew up right behind Myers Middle School, and literally as far as we can remember and look back, my family has been here in Savannah.
So you should know every area of Savannah really well.
I know it pretty well. Yeah. I know it pretty well. I know some secret fishing spots that are really get to take advantage of.
Oh, well, my husband might want to talk to you about that. But how long have you been in real estate?
So I moved to real estate full-time last year.
Last year?
So earlier last year. Was in healthcare before.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a degree in physical therapy, but decided to make the move into real estate for a few different factors. Have been loving it since, really enjoying it. I enjoy how social I get to be with clients. I enjoy the work-life balance I have right now. Yeah. And I feel like my career right now is helping set my family up for future success. And
of course.
Let me rephrase that. I don't really know how to word it.
I understand what you're saying, but
yeah.
the real estate, not just for agents, but for anybody, offers an opportunity to build generational wealth. Mm-hmm. But also being on this side of it, you have maybe a little more into creating that for your family.
100%. And I think I'm helping people in such a different way now. Mm-hmm. When you see people who want the American dream of having the home and raising a family, but they feel so like it's so unobtainable because of interest rates or because home prices or whatever the case may be, and like helping a whole new group of people navigate a different challenge in their life has been almost as rewarding or just as rewarding.
It is incredibly rewarding when, especially a first-time home buyer, mm-hmm. and you just get to see them go through the process and achieve that huge goal, because for most people that home purchase is going to be the biggest purchase they ever make in their life. So
mm-hmm. and it's one that sets them up for long-term wealth, you know. So
what is something unexpected that you have found in real estate?
This is a great question. I think the thing that has been the most unexpected for me has been This is a really good question, actually. I think the thing that has been the most unexpected for me is really the change in the social life. Mm-hmm. And so, when you have your close group of friends and you're hanging out with them, you feel like you're good, but now in the real estate world, the connections are so important, mm-hmm. and, when you have your little bubble, then that's the only group of people that you really have to help. But when you get to branch out of that bubble and introduce yourself with new people, and at first it's kind of forcing yourself out of your comfort zone, and really getting into being in a scenario where you're introducing yourself to new people all the time. I felt like at first that wasn't quite on my comfort zone, but after doing it for so long now, you get to meet so many new people that you never would have before, and created a lot of newer relationships that I value a lot right now. No, it really does kind of open up a bunch of different worlds to you. With your business, are there particular areas you're trying to focus your business in, or are you just selling all of it right now? I would say my niche right now would be the first-time home buyer market. Okay. That was one of the things that really drew me into real estate, was, like I mentioned earlier, just like there's a lack of education and understanding of like where to start and what the journey looks like. Yeah. And so that group of people was really the ones who gave me my path into real estate. And so I've done some first-time homebuyer events. Nice. I hosted a house talk at a local sandwich shop to get an opportunity to talk to some people who just have general questions about the market. Yeah. Brought a lender along so people could ask mortgage and loan questions and stuff like that, down payment assistance, just because so many people assume you have to have 20% down or FHA, and those are the only two options. No. And so understanding what the path looks like and how how your path is different than someone else has been really important to me. And so if I had a niche, it would be the first time home buyer market.
Nice.
For sure. Yeah.
Now, if somebody was coming to Savannah for the first time, what is something you would tell them they absolutely have to experience?
Bonaventure Cemetery. Yeah. My dad actually owned a tour guide business in Bonaventure.
Did he?
Yeah. And taking the bias out of that, Bonaventure is a place that's gorgeous,
It is.
Especially in the spring when the azaleas are blooming. But if you take some tours through Bonaventure and you learn about the people who are buried there, then you also learn about the history of Savannah.
Yeah.
And when you understand a city and where it's come from, you can appreciate it a lot more. And so I always tell people to start at Bonaventure.
Yeah.
I love taking people over to Wormslow. And another really, really good go-to is just walk around downtown. You know, it's so gorgeous. How can you not fall in love with the city when you're walking around downtown?
Absolutely.
But understanding the history of the city really helps people appreciate it more. And when you appreciate it, you fall in love with it.
Absolutely. Well, Patrick, thank you for sitting down with me.
Of course, yeah, absolutely.